Hey everybody, this is Alpha04. I'm at your service at this late evening, going to do a review on Knights of Sidonia, episode 9. You know, when I looked at this episode, honestly, it had its, good moments and confusing things, so forth. Well, I don't think confusing, but if I were to replace that word about confusing, I would say, many questions that needs to be answered, you know? I mean, when watching this series, it gives like this crazy feeling of what's going to happen next. You know, why is this happening? Like, what's up? Why are you doing this? What's going on? You know, and that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this episode, but fortunately, it did kind of freak me out a bit. Maybe a little bit, maybe not as much, but if anything, we'll just get this episode started and see what's up around here. You know, and yeah. Let's get this review started. Alright, at the beginning, we have this talk. There's a talk between two characters, Nagate and his best friend or something. Later, he ends up being asked to do some kind of experiment-like thing, you know. I think there's something that happened before that, but I can't remember it. I'll just get to the most important points that I want to point out. Hopefully, I will have answers soon. And right now, it just shows that Nagate's needed to take a look at the placenta, the Ghana placenta, and when taking a look at it, and the Ghana that looks like Hoshijiro, well, it is Hoshijiro, I don't know, attacked him, and later on closed it again, and now it's like we don't know what's going on. And right now, the three people, well, that scientist, Sidonia scientist, talked at a restaurant, and they end up having this thing about what's going to happen next, you know, and so forth. Later, there's this thing about, people emigrating, going on a different planet and thinking, the Ghana won't attack. And I go, I don't know, man. There are many things about different alien species that may not do anything, but this is really, something that we can't really, prescribe to or to explain or give a real definite answer. Because right now, everything seems to be close to its very end or peak right now. So if anything, I'm looking forward to that being answered. And by that time, about Kunato's house or something, there's something about entering some kind of facility with the captain, and they end up doing something to him, you know. And right now, that guy was an experiment or something that was put to sleep, and his brainwaves being all repulsed and so forth. It's starting to go you're going to need me, you're going to need me, and the captain that just says his name or something, and so forth. And now, a Magalna kept attacking Sidonia, but Nagate ends up being all famous, knowing that he fought it off, killing all of it, and has so many people, cheering him on, you know, and so forth. By that time, he ends up visiting Hoshijiro after every Galna fight, the way how I looked at it, you know, and that's about it. Then there's this one point where the Galna that Hoshijiro Galna is how am I supposed to say it, was standing, and the scientist takes a look and they go oh, that's pretty interesting, you know, and there's a point or something, you know. But I thought that kind of point was she wants to touch his finger, you know, that kind of thing, though I don't know. Later, there's this thing where I just saw about, Kunato having nightmares about Hoshijiro, and I go, yeah, having a nightmare, you bastard? Well, because I call him a bastard, because you know what he's done. He's a lunatic prick, you know, and he deserved it. I mean, he's being haunted by Hoshijiro, and I go, you should be, because what you did there, out of your own, spoiled selfishness, is you're doing. You allow your own darkest passion of your id take control of you and trying to make Nagate look bad. And I'm just thinking in my mind, man, I just hope you just get ripped apart sooner or later, you know. By that time, later, at the ending, it's just freaking me. Well, during watching the episode about Hoshijiro and she's saying these words or something, it just freaks me out, you know. I mean, it just goes what the heck are you trying to say, you know? That kind of thing. And at the ending, of course, we see, that the Hoshijiro Gaona ends up taking a look at the kanzashi, or the spear, that the scientist says, and later on we end up seeing the ending of the Gaona right there of Hoshijiro, and I go like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And I see a preview of the next episode, and I go like, well, things are just gonna get tough, you know. When I looked at this episode, it was pretty interesting in the end, you know. I thought it was pretty cool, and hopefully, like, things will get better. I mean, there are some questions that needs to be answered, since I don't really know what's going on. And yeah, that's about it. I'm Alpha 04, people. Hope y'all enjoyed this review as much as you loved the episode. Later, cutting.